this lighting better? I can't decide. Really thought it would be like fun to sit outside and it would be like kind of pretty, but we're in the corner next to this my janky garage door and this dirty wall. It's giving grunge. Ah! Bug. No. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube. My name is Lucy. If you are new here, hi, how are you? Come in, this is my yard. And if you're not new here, you've come back for more, then hi, thank you. This video is gonna look a little different to you today. I'm doing a bit of a story time, introducing myself so everyone knows who I am. Or I guess not really who I am, but like why I'm doing YouTube and what it means for me. I can do a little more about who I am, but I'm not that interesting. I'm just a girl. Yep, I have a corporate job, and this is not my corporate job. All my views are my own. Please don't sue me, corporate job. Yeah, but I wanted to share a little bit about kind of like why I got here, what I'm doing here, and what I hope to create, what my goals are. So stick around to listen to that video, and yeah, hi, hello, how are we? Happy week after the eclipse. Hi, I thought it would be kind of necessary to talk about my YouTube channel, who I am, why I'm doing it, because I think I just started making vlogs and like travel stuff, but most people don't know anything about me, who I am, my life. Also, side effect of being outside is that there's like a lot of birds that are squawking around. So you might hear some squawks in the background or some cars driving past. I have tried to start a YouTube about 4 times. All of it has failed, and not because I'm a failure, mostly because the world's a failure. No, I'm kidding. There's the mourning dove. She coos a lot. I had started a YouTube channel a couple of times, and I realized that I never really, not even was successful at it, but I never really had a thoughtful approach to what I wanted to do or why. And I realized this time I didn't really have a thoughtful approach, but I did have the staying powder, because I just said I'm going to try this for 1 year, see what comes of it, and if nothing comes of it after a year, or I don't like it, or it's too much work, or it doesn't fit into my lifestyle, fine, but I tried it. That's what I decided to do. I basically got to the 3-month point like 2 videos ago, and it's going well so far. My channel's not like super watched, but it made me reflect on why I did it and what kind of content I want to make and what might be coming next. I think it took all of those videos to kind of realize like what is my niche, what is my thing, which is kind of interesting, because all that I've read about social media, people have always said like find your niche, find your thing, and then like just talk about that. Well, I don't really have a thing. Another aspect that has, I guess I'll say, emerged for me has been and a bird. Keeping a, this guy's chirping a lot. It's been keeping a digital, dude! The other aspect, one more time, has been for me is to keep a digital journal. I look back on some of the videos that I made in the past, and I'm so grateful that I even made like 3 or 4, because I can see where I was in my life and what I was doing and how I thought about things, and to me that's super beneficial and interesting. It's kind of fun like to be able to have a digital footprint of your life. I could just do it for myself, but it's kind of nice to do it for others. And part of that, like one really nice aspect of the digital journal has been that my mom and grandma will sit down and watch my videos, and it's sweet because I talk to my mom every single day, literally every single day, and she said that there's so much that she sees in my vlogs that she doesn't even know I do, which is crazy because I talk to her every day. But the reason I don't just keep them private and ship them to my parents or grandparents is also because I am interested in community, and one of the most difficult things I've had or I've experienced as an adult has been to make friends, and I feel like the vlog is a good way to maybe meet friends that I never would meet where I live. This is kind of my way of putting myself out there to the world. And we got a plane. And then going back to topic, One of them is that I love to DIY. I DIY a ton of stuff, or redo, renovate, whatever you want to say. And that's like a huge part for me, and I'm trying to figure out a more interesting, fun way or take on it. But right now I'm just like getting better at editing and filming and all those types of things, so to me it's just like a journey on the pathway. So DIY is one of those things that I'm really interested in, and that I'm gonna have more content in and make it a little bit more structured, and that's why I started with my bathroom video, and I'll keep doing in all the rooms of my house. Another topic that I really like, and you'll see more of, is travel stuff. I do travel personally because I love it, and professionally for work, and so I'm gonna film more professional and personal travel as it comes up. I'm not gonna go on trips just because I want to film content. I don't have the money for that. I really wanted to learn a new skill. I feel like as adults, we don't like learn a lot of the new things sometimes. I feel like all I'm doing is like emailing people all day. I mean, in my role, like getting updates and conversing with people and working through things, but I don't I'm not always learning something totally new that like makes my brain think in a different way. I think that this is also a really interesting way for me to retrain my brain to learn something different and new, and I'm really excited about that. I have learned so much about editing, copyright rules with YouTube. Okay, we're at an angle, but my camera died and I'm too lazy and already in my flow to go in, and this way you guys get a better view anyway of my sweatshirt also. So as I was saying, I wanted to learn a new skill, and in my other video, Cut Off, think that I've learned a lot about articulation over video, and my boss always tells me, my boss in my professional career always tells me this good advice that's like unclear thoughts basically come out in your speech, or what's the actual term? See, it's happening right now. It's like karma. If you can articulate something clearly, your thoughts are also clear, and if you can't, you can't. They aren't, I guess. There's a nice way he puts it, but I can't think of it at the moment. I think that's an interesting perspective, and I feel like I've tried to use also YouTube to teach me something that I can use in my personal life and professionally. There's like a lot of aspects of a YouTube video that I didn't know of or didn't really learn until after I got involved with it. I really do enjoy the whole arc of creating a video, and I've started to get more into like filming it over a series of days instead of just filming like every weekend, like weekend vlog wand. And to hold myself to like a standard of a full year is a good goal, because I clearly I started at the beginning of January, I'll end it at the end of December, see where it's gotten me, and I think that's enough time for me to develop skills in video like planning and editing and all those types of things, as well as my personal speaking skills on videos and what I film and how I film it, and finding that balance in my life where I film something that's interesting to me but it doesn't take over my life. Then I'll kind of evaluate how it works for me. So that's sort of why I'm doing YouTube. 3 things. Also, one of my boss's qualities, or something he uses often, is there's 3 things. One is the topics. I'm going to be focusing more on DIY and renovations, as well as travel, and I think I didn't mention this earlier, but also like tips and tricks. Like I'm planning a wedding right now, so maybe some things that I did there, which is sort of related to DIY. Then yeah, the reasons I'm doing it is this digital journal, to make friends, to connect with people. So if you're out there and you want to connect, send me a message. Can you do that on YouTube? I feel like a boomer. Anyway, I don't know if you can, but if you can't, then leave a comment. Happy to chat or talk with you, or yeah, just make friends. And then the last thing, learning a new skill, which is like a personal thing for me. I've committed myself to doing a full year, and now I'm actually saying it to the world, so I guess it's real now. It's always good to set new goals for yourself at any age, in any point of your life. That's basically my whole story time. I also am not interested in
and doing a YouTube channel where I truly like lose myself or who I am or what I care about. I think that in general, influencers, there needs to be, I'm not saying I'm an influencer because I'm definitely not, but just in general from what I've seen with like influencing culture, I think there just needs to be so much more authenticness. I think that's why I ended up not using social media anymore, and I can go into this more in another video, but I was super depressed and having a lot of anxiety from seeing accomplishments of friends and even family and people I didn't even know. I felt like I wasn't accomplishing anything myself, even though I was. I just gave weight to what they were doing, gave way more weight to what they were doing than to what I was doing. The biggest message I want to get to people, I guess, is like what people, like an authentic life and not staging everything for YouTube. And there's some people that make really beautiful, like perfect, picturesque, like movies of their life on YouTube, and super difficult and complex and all those types of things. But for me, it's really about like just showing how life is and being really authentic to myself and to people out there, and not editing out like something because I think I look bad or having to wear makeup. And like even today I was thinking, oh, I should do my hair or should I wear makeup? And I thought, no, like the whole entire point of me doing this is to be authentic with it. And how am I going to be authentic if I am putting on makeup and staging the whole thing? So I'm literally out in my backyard with a pile of bricks in the corner. And yeah, so this is like for me supposed to be a really authentic space, and I hope it's the same for you, that you can take something from my videos. And I just realized I didn't film an intro. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed my videos so far. If you haven't seen them, go watch, subscribe, and let's build a really authentic community here. Bye. See you next week.